Okay, we got this chuck roast for you. You're gonna eat, manja. And what makes this recipe special is a cast iron pan seasoned with bacon.
Oh, you almost had it.
I know. Welcome back to... That's all we could do. Now those muscles... Mwah. Delicioso. Welcome back to Carnivore Quest. My name is Cassie. My husband Larry and I are eating the carnivore diet to try... My husband Larry and I...
Hey guys, my name's Larry. This is Carnivore Quest, where me and my wife Cassie, who you just saw in that clip, are attempting to lose well over 200 pounds eating the carnivore diet. It's been quite the ride since Cassie and I started the channel almost 2 years ago. Thankfully, we didn't give up our carnivore quest, and currently I'm down 80 pounds and Cassie is down 50. I think that's what slightly sets us apart from other channels out there, is we've documented it all. We had some success and then we had a big failure. Some more success and then even a bigger failure. And to come back like that was not easy, but I'm so glad we did. We're finally getting our life back and we're very optimistic that we're going to be able to get down to our goal weight and stay there. Today's 158 days on the carnivore diet, and I believe I've been on the BBBE challenge now for 102 days. Literally eating nothing but beef, butter, and bacon. I'm going to leave the eggs out because I haven't had eggs since like day 10 of the challenge. Almost 3 months ago. I just haven't craved them. I'm not craving them. I'm not going to eat them. So it's been a while for the eggs. I'm seasoning my food with salt, enjoying some coffee with a little cream if I do have it in the early afternoon. Black coffee in the morning. Today's video is kind of a mixed bag of things. I wanted to talk about the stall I'm experiencing right now. Scale hasn't moved much in the last like 2 weeks. I've had a lot of subscribers tell me along the way, get ready for a stall, it's gonna come. And you know, I've learned to listen to our subscribers who have been on the carnivore diet for a while. They tend to know what they're talking about, so I was expecting it. But I gotta tell you, I'm not really sweating it. And if you guys are in a stall right now too, I don't want you to sweat it either. My thinking is, you know, you're dropping weight, everything is going good, you hit a little plateau. And to me, that's, my body needs more healing. You know, the inner workings of my body is healing right now. Body doesn't need to lose weight. I'm just going to stay consistent and wait for the magic to keep happening. To be honest with you, this is really the first time I've ever experienced a stall where I haven't gotten discouraged. Every other time I get discouraged. To tell you the truth, that's led to me cheating before. I'm going through all this, I'm giving up all this food, and now I'm stalled out. Well, time to eat some garbage. I mean, literally, that's, you know, what my thought process was. I think the BBBE challenge and what it's taught Cassie and I so far has a big part to do with that. For the first time ever, I'm not craving other food. Which, if you're a food addict, addicted to food, addicted to garbage, is a huge victory. Pretty amazing. Like I said, if you're in a stall, whether you're on keto or carnivore or BBBE, don't sweat it. You might, you know, take a look at what you're doing and you might want to tweak some things. I haven't changed anything. I mean, I have eaten the same every day. So, I mean, what's there to tweak, right? I'm just going to trust the process, trust our OG carnivore subscribers, and not sweat it. When we started our current run on the carnivore diet on February 15th, we had just learned our daughter was getting married. And that was a big motivator for me. I wanted to walk her down the aisle looking in shape, looking confident, looking good for her. And I'm thrilled to tell you guys, our daughter Holly's lost 50 pounds eating the carnivore diet since she got engaged. She started with keto and, you know, she was having trouble staying away from certain things, and so she tightened it up, and she's doing carnivore now and she's doing great. So I got a few Carnivore Quest channel updates for you guys. Those little blooper clips of Cassie in the beginning of the video were from our next video coming out, which is Cassie's world famous chuck roast recipe. You guys have been asking for it for a while. This is our third attempt filming it. For some reason, something always goes wrong. We're gonna get it out there. It is absolutely, and I'm not just saying this, it's absolutely my favorite dish since we've been on the BBBE challenge. And we've had family members over who've had it, who eat the standard American diet, and they say it's to die for. So be looking for that video. It should be out within the next 2 or 3 days. Cassie and I are also doing a video where we sit down together and we share our subscriber testimonies, incredible stories from you guys on what the carnivore diet has done in your life. Also, we'll be answering some questions. We're really looking forward to that video. Kind of like a live stream, but not a live stream. It'll be cool. And the biggest project I'm working on right now is a follow-up to how I lost 50 pounds in 60 days. It's a follow-up to that video, but it also ties in with a video we did like on day 12 of the BBBE challenge called Mind-Blowing Results. Actually, I show footage of that chuck roast I just mentioned. Here, check it out. I'm telling you guys, yesterday this just would have looked gross to me, and right now I almost want to dive in that pan. I can't wait. But that mind-blowing results video I recorded in real time when I started, realizing what was going on with my appetite and Cassie's appetite. In the second week of the BBBE challenge, when Cassie and I were hitting that food fatigue stage where all the food just was not looking appealing. We were feeling nauseous all the time. We wanted to give up. We wanted to quit. And I picked up the camera, I hit record, and I documented what we were going through. And I'm so glad I did, because that was the beginning of our education. The education that the BBBE challenge was ready to give us. So that big project I'm working on right now, working title, something like, The Secret to the BBBE challenge or something like that. But it's basically going to tie all three of those videos in together like a trilogy. I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to help a lot of people who are struggling with the food fatigue. I see that a lot in our group. People just get tired of the food and they give up. So it's a real important video for me personally, kind of like the 50 pounds in 60 days video. So I'm taking my time on that video. I wanted to come across clear. I was happy with the way the 50 pounds in 60 days video came out. I felt like I got the message across clear enough that people could understand it. It's not always the easiest thing to do in a video. You think it would be simple, but it isn't always. Another cool thing we got coming up in a couple weeks is something we've never done on Carnivore Quest, and that's interview somebody. Our very first interview is going to be a fella named Sean. Sean is a part of our Carnivore Quest community, and he's so active in there and so fired up. He's doing the BBBE challenge. Sean started his journey at over 450 pounds. He's a former paramedic, and I believe he's lost 80 pounds so far doing the BBBE challenge. I can't wait to meet him. Cassie and I consider him a friend. Our month of July challenge is walking every day. Well, here's a clip that Sean posted in Carnivore Quest community of him walking. And he wrote at the top, putting myself out there, not real comfortable with this. Let me tell you something. When I first saw this, powerful stuff.
I'm out here putting in my challenge work today for our Carnivore Quest community. Doing a little walking around the neighborhood. I didn't want to do it. Didn't feel like doing it. Didn't have the motivation to do it. What I've learned is motivation follows action. So I'm putting in my action, producing that motivation. It's hot, it's miserable, but I'm stronger than what I'm doing. And this weight ain't gonna lose itself. You guys keep pushing forward, and if I can do it, you can do it too.
So that's my man right there, Sean, and you guys will meet him in a couple weeks. I'm so excited to see how far he's gonna go. He's getting his life back, man. He's already getting it back. Man, can you imagine, 6, 7, 8 months down the road? Sean's killing it. He's crushing it right now, and I'm just so excited. Cassie, when she first saw how active he was in our group, helping people, answering all the questions that came his way, Cassie said, that boy's got a fire under his butt. I can't agree more. So really looking forward to meeting up with Sean and bringing you that interview. One more thing I have in the works, and I've been excited about this. This is something I've never talked about on Carnivore Quest. There's a sport that my dad introduced me to when I was about 13 years old, and I absolutely fell in love with it. By the time I was 15 years old, I was at least putting 8 hours a day into this, and I had aspirations of becoming a professional player, and I came close. We had some tragedy happen in our family when I was about 18 years old, and my goal was to become professional by the time I was 20 years old, and I really do believe I would have made it, but life happens, and I set that aside for most of my adult life. I've never mentioned it on the channel before, and I made a promise to myself I wouldn't until I reached 260 pounds. 259, come on. I'm gonna take you guys along, and I think I should be able to play again at that weight really looking forward to that. Share something with you that, was one of my passions for many years. It's something that I'd really like to teach little Larry and, pass along to him. I want to tell you guys now. I want to tell you guys exactly what it is, but we'll keep the suspense building, and it keeps me motivated because I've been thinking about this a long time. Cassie's been asking me, when are you going to bring that up on the channel? Soon. We're almost there, about 20 more pounds to go. We also have some cool stuff going on under the hood of Carnivore Quest. Had a lot of questions about merchandise, stuff like that. Been looking into that stuff. A month or two we should be rolling on that. So a little no sugar, no carbs, no cheating coffee mug, maybe some t-shirts. It'd be cool. We've been thinking about that for a while, but it's been requested quite a bit more in the last month. We're babies in this whole thing. This blown up way more than we expected it to, which is exciting. It's funny, if our channel had grown early on when we were struggling, gaining the weight, losing the weight gain, we wouldn't have had the energy to keep up. So everything works out, in his time and, for a reason. It's kind of a progress report, let you guys know what's going on here in Carnivore Quest, what we got coming for you guys, and it's going to be real exciting this next couple months. Really looking forward to it. For some reason, if this is the very first time your eyeballs have ever hit Carnivore Quest, it'd be very cool if you subscribe and root Cassie and I on as we're attempting to lose almost 250 pounds eating the carnivore diet. Jump on board and root us on. We'll always root for you. And you guys know we're on Instagram at carnivore.quest. Come by, check out our content there, and swing by our private Facebook group, Carnivore Quest community. A lot of good folks like Sean, people just trying to get healthier, whether it's losing weight or reaping some of the other benefits that the carnivore diet has to offer. It's a private group, it's free, it's always going to be free. Just hit the request to join button and we'll get you right in. Cassie and I have answered every single comment we've ever gotten on every one of our videos we've ever uploaded, and we're really proud of that. It's getting to the point now where we can't answer right away. We might be a day or two behind, but just know we'll get there. And as long as it's humanly possible, we will always answer your comments. And it's not a bot or some, preset that just answers some generic thing. It's us responding every time. Speaking of the comments, leave a comment down below and give me your best guess at what sport I'm talking about. 259 pounds. What sport is Larry going to be playing? I'll give you a hint. It's not bowling. So one more big thank you for stopping by, hanging out with me for a few minutes, and getting caught up on what's going on here at Carnivore Quest. Remember, no sugar, no carbs, no cheating. Love y'all.